Hi, it's Jamie with JamiesArtsalaCartes. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. I decided I wanted to do a little quick project. We're going to be having a family gathering here pretty soon, and I wanted to make a welcome sign for my door. So I saw this adorable little sign at the Dollar Tree, and I said, I'd like to have that. So we're going to use this as our inspiration. I have a wreath that I hadn't put stuff on yet, and it's just one of those wire frames that you get from Dollar Tree, and just some really soft netting. And what I did is I created a loop and pulled it through itself, and then just filled in the wreath. And then I did wire on some lights. I have some really pretty flowers that should go well with the sign. So we're just going to sort of see what we can come up with, and I like the colors. And like I said, this will be our inspiration. I like all the colors that are on here. So let's get to it and let's see what we can create today. I'm going to begin by attaching my sign. So I need to get some pipe cleaners. So we'll use these. These are some older pipe cleaners that I got from an estate sale, believe it or not. They're like really real pipe cleaners. But we're going to use them in our craft projects. So I want to attach this. I think just one, and let's see, I think I want to put it on this back one, this outer rim. Let's see what we can come up with. If we need to glue more to make it stable, we can do that. But I think with the sign being the shape that it is and the size that it is, I think we'll be okay. We don't really need all of that, so let's get our handy dandy cutters out. Get this attached. And this is such soft netting that it's just going to go wherever I ask it to, which I like that. So then for our flowers, I'm just going to push our greenery up towards the flower part. Spread them all out so I'm going to cut them way back here, and then we'll see how much of them I'm going to use, how much of the wire I'm going to use. Even got these funky looking things. That was missing, but that's okay. There weren't many of these, so I just got what I could get. And I only end up throwing just that little piece there away. So I use those wires in other projects. just place them between the layers, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look back here. I'm just going to create a little hook on the bottom and feed it back through. If you've watched my other videos, I don't necessarily like to glue and all that into my wreaths because I change them really quite often. And the netting and all that gets kind of hard on your hands after a while. So this is one way to extend the life of your bases. Change them out. This might very well become a 4th of July wreath. But this is what we want right now. So then, let's see. I might not even use any ribbon. I do have some burlap ribbon, but we'll just have to see how it kind of goes. Thinking it looks pretty bright right now and looks very nice. There are a few of those left. So let's go ahead and attach these. I'll do a section at a time, just to make it easier for myself. And I'm going to use the same kind of principle. Push my greenery all the way up. And I'll know after this first section if I want to remove any of that wire. Well, we put our flowers on there using that same bend over the wire kind of technique thing. And I did go ahead and decide to add some of our burlap ribbon. I dovetailed the ends, super easy to do. I just cut like 8-inch lengths of ribbon. Looks like this, comes from the Dollar Tree. Super friendly to use. I take my two corners, match them up. Just take a pair of scissors, and it's a pair of older scissors because it is a wired ribbon, and just cut it to get that little pretty decorative end down there. And this has just one spool. I just cut as many as I could. Super easy, super quick, like both of those. And then what I do is I just gather it. And something I'm doing different than I've done on the past wreaths is I'm actually putting this on my item, twisting it, and then sticking that down through and then wiring it to the frame. So let's see. And I want to put it right in here. Flip it over. Just give it a couple twists, and then I'm actually rolling those down and tucking them in between the rows on the frame. And come back out and fluff it. I did go ahead and add a couple pipe cleaners to the sign just for stability. Let's see. And we'll do the same thing and then send this down. It's down into the frame. Fish it out, twist it around, and bend it over on itself and bury it in those rows. And then we're going to, we like that placement. Now I'm going to find those little pipe cleaners and bring them up through. Spread out my netting a little bit. There's that one. We'll find our other is over here. Just twisting it, pinning it down, pushing my netting forward again, and then we can fluff this a little bit. Our flowers, pull forward a little bit. All right, there it is, our easy peasy wreath. Look great on the door. We're going to go hang it out there. I'm going to save these last couple items just to see if we need to add something somewhere. I've got this and I've got one flower, just in case I see holes when I walk out there. Right, I'll meet you out at the door. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love that sign. All right, I'll meet you outside. Here's our wreath. I have to find some tiny little sunflowers. And I think it really just added a little pop to our wreath. Really brings out the colors and the sign that I like so much. So there it is. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting!